Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my experience at F.I.T. This is my acceptance folder. I am now a freshman, second semester, so I did complete my fall semester and I have to say that I do enjoy it like a lot. I have my days where I'm kind of just like, I wish it was a bigger campus, but I mean, honestly, once you walk from one end of the block to the other, you're kind of done and you're okay with it, you know? I'm just going to talk to you guys about the professors, the environment, clubs they have, and like the people overall, like the overall ambiance of it. But yeah, so let's get into it. First of all, when you apply, I know that I'm an AMC student, so that means advertising, marketing, communications. And when you apply, what do you do? Well, I had to write 2 essays, one about why I want to go to FIT, and the other was like about myself, I think. I don't really remember the 2, but I remember the one about why I want to be at FIT. And that one, I feel like you have to just show how passionate you are about the school. Like, you have to say, I'm here for it, I'm ready to be completely involved in what I want to do. And I think that's really important. So when I got my acceptance letter, it was like one of those unexpected kind of cries where like you don't even know you're gonna cry until you're crying. Like, I was just really happy because it was between FIT and Malloy College, a college out on Long Island, which is also really good for marketing, and I really love their program. But I feel like the college didn't really, it wasn't for me. Yeah, I got accepted into FIT and I was like really excited. And so, the acceptance letter basically tells you that you've been accepted, and it tells you what program you're going into. So I was accepted into the advertising and marketing communications 2-year program. And so what I like about the AMC program is that it'll teach you like everything. It's not just marketing, it's not just like the business aspect of marketing, it's more so the creative aspect as well, because it is a creative school. So I know that my first semester I had a class which was advertising design. So basically you learn how to actually create the ads using the InDesign program and how to create a visual that is actually appealing. And that goes along with a marketing class in which you learn the basics of marketing and you get into the IMC campaigns and how those things work. And so there's a lot of visual as well as communication marketing, and they also teach you PR, publicity, things like that. So the thing is, FIT is a 2+2 program, meaning that you do 2 years for your associates, and then the next 2 years you get your bachelor's. So I'm there for 2 years for the advertising and marketing communications program, but the next 2 years I want to do their cosmetics and fragrance marketing program, which is only available as a bachelor. Now, I didn't know this when I was getting ready to apply, so when I didn't see the option, I thought that I was like too late and that I didn't apply for it. But the thing is, it's a bachelor's program, so you have to do 2 years associates first. So I'm going to do AMC and then hopefully get into the cosmetics program because that is really competitive. But the overall environment of the school is very creative. I mean, it's like everywhere you go there's inspiration for anything and everything. There's magazines everywhere, there's different designs everywhere. Like, I feel that the fashion students in the school are so innovative, and it's so cool to see like their designs come to life, or even just the drawings, like their illustrations on the wall. I think it's so cool. And the people, I feel like before I went to FIT, people would tell me that people at FIT were kind of like stuck up or they're so cliquey. Like, I don't really see that because I feel like everyone is kind of everywhere. You know, like you have classes with different people, you don't really know everyone and everything. I think that everyone's pretty nice. I haven't really met someone that's like, you know, like I haven't really met someone like that. So yeah, and I love like looking around and seeing all the different creativity that there is, because there's so much of it everywhere and there's so much inspiration that I just love it. I love the atmosphere. As far as professors, you have your good and you have your like meh, but they're all very experienced. Like, I haven't met a professor that I'm like, she does not know what she's talking about, or he's crazy. You know, like, I feel like they're all extremely smart and they all know what they're doing. They do vary in teaching style. So I know that, like, my bio professor, he'll go off on like a complete tangent, like, you know, just out there, like crazy. But everything that he's saying while he's off on that tangent is so true that I'm kind of just like, I was shook. Like, but it's also pretty cool because then you learn like more than what you were expecting to. And my journalism professor, she's very smart, very educated, but she is kind of slow in class, so I get really bored easily, and I really wanted to love journalism, which is why I'm kind of annoyed by that, because I feel like a teacher can change your whole perspective of a subject, and that really shouldn't be the case, but it's kind of happening right now. I'm just coping with it. But I can say that my last two, like this semester and last semester, I did have a professor for my marketing and now my mass communications class, and he is absolutely perfect. He's very energetic, he's interactive, and he gets us to learn outside of the classroom as well as inside. And we all do discussion boards, we go to different events, and he always has different things that he wants us to learn. He also offers internships to us that he knows from connections in the industry, and I'm just so like happy that I found his class. Actually, I found his class by accident because I had made a schedule and I had like yoga and then a class from 2 to 5, marketing class. And so I had the yoga class and I was like, this isn't gonna work. And then I had the marketing class from 2 to 5. Now, it hit 5 o'clock and I was like, I wanna be home. I don't wanna be here. Like, I was like, I can't do this. I can't. So I dropped the class by accident. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm looking at my schedule, dropped the class by accident and realized there's a waiting list. So I can't get back on that class if I dropped it. So that means, and I initially had like Thursdays off. So that means that I had to pick up the next class Thursday morning. That way I could make the first class. Like, I didn't have to make the first class, but it's just that I didn't want to miss anything. So I picked up a class that I could have Thursday or Friday. And then I had to drop the yoga's class because I was like, I'm not going to school just for yoga on Wednesday. Like, I want a day off. So I dropped that class and added Pilates on Friday. This is last semester. So I walk into the Thursday class and I'm like, hey, so I added you like this morning. I might not be on your roster. And he was like, oh, it's so fine. It's like, what's your name? I'll just add you. And he was like super nice. And I'm so happy I found him. And then when I found him, I was like, okay, I have to have whatever class you're teaching next. So I was able to get his class this semester and I am happy. I mean, some of them are less, what's the word? They're less like interactive. They're more so just like, okay, you give me homework, I teach you. And others are very like conversational, where they'll speak to you about things and they'll give you office hours or then make time for you. So it really depends on who your professors are, and I do think that it's a good tip to look on Rate My Professor, but also don't let every single opinion about everyone that like put something up about them get into your head, because sometimes you might have to be like, all right, well, I won't get a good professor for this class, but I'll get a bomb professor for that class. So it's kind of like, you know, you have to pick and choose. I know I said bio. So the thing is, as a marketing student, you do have to take like gen eds, bio, English, not bio. You have to take a type of science. So it could be like chemistry, human nutrition, color science. Like, there's a lot of different ones. And then you have to do like English, you have to do statistical analysis, or a math class before that if you didn't do well on the placement test. Like, it depends. So my advice to you guys is, if you have college credits or if you can get college credits, do it like now, like yesterday. Get your college credits, because I ended up having 18 college credits when I graduated high school. And when I came here, I don't have to take any English. I didn't have to take a placement test for math because I had college calculus. I didn't have to do a math class before the statistical analysis. I don't have to do US history. Yeah, so I mean, you make sure that you get those college credits wherever you can, because they will come in use. They will be of use, trust me. But just know that if you have an art credit, it can't be used in art programs. because they want you to start from like tier 1, I think. I mean, I'm not an art student, but I did take AP art, so I do have those like credits just on my degree. Like, I don't know, but I don't think that if you're an art major you can use them, because they want you to start at that tier 1 so that you get all of the basics from their professors and you're on the same level as everyone else, kind of. I was in the Urban Sketchers Club, and then all of a sudden they just stopped sending emails, but I don't know, the club to me was really cool. Like, you just take your sketchbook and then you go to different parts of New York City and you sketch like whatever you see, whatever you want, and you're just with these really cool people and you guys are all talking about like what you're sketching. I thought it was really cool. And then there's also BSU, there's a Black Student Union, and they're like super cool. They have a fashion show. I wasn't able to go this year because I just wasn't prepared for it. Was not prepared. I came to school in like sweats and a t-shirt, and I was like, I don't want to be here right now, I'm sorry. But yeah, so there was that. And then they have like a fair, especially if you do orientation. Orientation to me was really cute. But they have a leadership weekend where you go away for the weekend to, I know this year we went to New Jersey, and it was super fun, guys. Like, I met one of my good friends there, and it was just really fun. I met Isaiah there. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, you know who Isaiah is, but or he's in that vlog that I did at the Met. Go check that out. And it was just really fun. They tell us not to they tell us not to tell anyone else about like the activities and everything, because they want it to be like a secret, and I think that's really cool, because I went up there not knowing what to expect, and I had the most fun. And I'm not gonna tell you guys because if you guys go there, but if you want to like slide me a DM and say, hey, I'm not going but I really want to know what that leadership weekend is about, I'll let you know. But yeah, I thought it was really fun. That has to be like the most fun thing that I did there. And next semester I do want to be a leadership, and well, next year I do want to be a leadership ambassador. So that means that if you go on the leadership weekend in spring 2018, I will be there with you. So be sure to apply. I think it's really cool. And then there's also orientation leaders. You can be an orientation leader, so when the other kids are coming in, you'll be like, hey, how are you? Welcome to F.I.T. You know, you do that thing where you make everyone happy and like excited. And then they also have a bunch of different clubs. There's a hula hooping club, there's Models and Stylists Association, where they get you like different gigs to be model, stylist, makeup artist, etc. etc, 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 etc. There's like, I think there's over 60 clubs, guys, and they have a club fair. So, oh, there's also Runway 27. They put on their own show, and you basically get to put your major into a perspective when it comes to production, because you can be production management, you can do marketing for it, you can do fashion design, you can be a model, you do what you want, and you all come together to do this like really nice production that people, or like a lot of people go to, and I thought it was really nice. We do have a lot of speakers. A lot of speakers come to the school. It's really nice. Yeah, I mean, I just think that it's a really great school, and that if you are ready to immerse yourself into what you exactly want to do, like, you have to know what you want to do. You can't come there and be like, oh, I'm just like here for the ride. Like, you have to know what you want to do so that you can be passionate with it and use all the resources that they have for you. That's my opinion. But if you can, go visit and see what it's all about for yourself, and see the dorms, see the school itself. Like, you know, just check it out. And if you see me, say hi. So you have to kind of find your niche. And, you know, kind of like put yourself in the right place. I think it's really fun though. So thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions about FIT, or any questions about the application process, or if you just want to like stop by but you don't know what to do because like there's a lot going on when you get there, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. Let me know what you thought about this video. And yeah, just hit me up if you guys have any questions. I will answer them. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I have fun on Twitter, guys. I have fun on Twitter. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All three will be linked down below. And if you have any questions or any suggestions about videos you do want to see, please just let me know and I'll be sure to do it. So thank you so much for watching. Bye. And good luck to anyone who has applied to FIT, and congratulations if you've been accepted. I'm not exactly sure when they sent them out. So yeah, bye guys.